Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com, and I have a nice stain of tea on my shirt that I just spilled in between takes, in between videos, not takes. I just wanted to give my quick impressions on Silent Hill Revelation, the movie that just came out on Blu-ray and DVD. It was a sequel to the first film and I feel like I have tea on me still. A sequel to the first film and a movie, translation of the third game, because the first game and the third game are sequels, and the first movie and the second movie are sequels to, tie those in. It was pretty on point for the game in terms of the movie adaptation. It wasn't great by any means. I don't feel it deserves all the bad press it's getting. I think if you're into the series, you're either going to fall on one of two sides of the fence. You're either going to love it and not care that there's all that leeway they took and artistic interpretation that they've done to it, or you're going to be really angry that they changed what they changed in the movie and that they didn't go true to form from the game story. Some of the things I didn't like was that they explained too much in terms of Silent Hill. The story felt a little crammed. It was only an hour and a half. I felt if they would have did 2 hours and not explained as much and just left a little more up for interpretation the way the first film did, it would have did better. I'm a fan of the first film. I think it was a pretty good adaptation from the things I've seen on the first game. I haven't beaten or played the first game. That was the only one I haven't played. But I enjoyed the first film for what it was. That was a pretty good adaptation, even though they did change some stuff. This one I felt was just condensed too much. Could have been longer. I really disliked the makeup. I thought the makeup was really cheesy in some of the scenes, especially with the Dark Alessa and who was it? Some other one. I forget what it was. Maybe the evil, Claudia in person with the blades on their hands. There was too many pop scares, not enough subtle things, which I like about the first Silent Hill game, or the Silent Hill series, I should say. Even though the third one did have some pop scares, they were still more subtle, more deep down, and I like that better. What else? It just wasn't as good as the first film. If I would give the first film an 8, and I really liked the first film, I would give this like a 6. I don't think it was great. If you like the series and you check it out and you don't mind the little things they did to change it, then you might like it. They made Vincent's character different in the movie. I thought Adelaide Clemens, is that her name? Adelaide Clemens? Babe, what's her name? Adelaide Clemens? Adelaide Clemens. She was pretty good, I thought, for a choice. She was a little goofy in ways, but she was a good choice, I thought, for the, she looks a lot like Michelle Williams, Heath Ledger's widow. But it was decent. It didn't have the subtlety. It had too many shock scares. The makeup was just not good, and they just crammed too much in too quick. And there was this weird thing with Pyramid Head being some kind of protector for Heather, and that made no sense because Pyramid Head's only in should have only been in the second game and movie, which there was no second movie, even though they crammed him into the first movie, excuse me. But Silent Hill's supposed to be what it is differently for each person. So if you go in, you're going to see different nightmares than what I see, depending on what kind of life you've led or whatnot. So that was kind of strange, but it's definitely not horrible. It's okay. It was pretty good. It was one of the better movie adaptations. As much as I love Double Dragon and Super Mario Brothers and all these really bad ones like House of the Dead, it's not bad like that. It's not so bad it's good. It's, it's okay. It took itself a little serious, but it was pretty good. So I would check it out. I have it on Blu-ray. I don't have the 3D version. I hear the 3D's excellent if you have a 3D TV or have seen it in theaters. But that was my 2 cents. I just wanted to talk about Silent Hill Revelation. I don't think it's deserving of the horrible press it's gotten. And it made over budget. I think budget was like 20 million and it made 50. So as much as people hated the first film, thought it strayed too much from the initial product, that one did very well, and now this one did very well. So obviously people want to see it. So maybe they'll make a movie now based on the second game, which would be cool if they do it well. But thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com, and I hope to never do a video in a dress shirt because it's really not that comfortable. I'm kind of warm. Thanks guys.